Mayans of Mesoamerica, circa 300 BC to AD 900. The Mayans, also known as the Maya, lived in Mesoamerica, or Central America, along the coast of the present-day Yucatan Peninsula. The earliest Mayan cities date back to the 4th century BC, but the empire reached its height around AD 300 when the Roman Empire was beginning to decline. The period from AD 300 to 900 is known as the classical period of Mayan civilization. Although the common people were farmers and craftsmen who lived in the jungles, the most powerful Mayans, like officials, priests, warriors, and nobles, lived in the cities, like El Mirador, Tikal, and possibly Teotihuacan. These cities were largely ceremonial places of worship and trade. The Mayans traded salt, feathers, incense, and slaves with their neighbors, the Toltecs, and later, the Aztecs. At the center of the cities were stone pyramids built in steps with temples on the top. The polytheistic Mayans believed their kings were descendants of the sun god and worthy of worship. Blood sacrifice was an important part of their religion, and battles with neighboring tribes were a regular feature of life. The Mayans played sophisticated ball games to show off their agility and strength. They developed a precise calendar based on agricultural seasons, and they used hieroglyphic writing. According to a 4th century carving, the Mayans were skilled mathematicians and were among the first to use 0 as a placeholder for large numbers. War, famine, and natural disasters eventually drove the Mayans out of their cities and into small villages. By the time Columbus reached the Americas, the Aztec civilization had become dominant, and the Mayan Empire consisted of a few small tribes. There are thousands of Mayan ruins in Mexico alone, but most remain unexcavated, and much about these innovative people remains cloaked in mystery.